celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what is happening, everybody, man?
4 in a row, baby. Over 500. Let's go.
Let's go, man. The Vikes 5-4 and counting. You hear me? Nah, man, listen, real quick, man, because we gonna definitely go through these goddamn shout outs, man. But I just gotta say, man, we got 25 people in the building, man. Everybody tapping in tonight already, man. We appreciate the love. Make sure you wipe your feet at the dinner, man. You hear me, man? Wipe your feet at the dough. It's free. What do I mean? I mean, just hit the like button, man. That's all you gotta do. You know, just hit the like button. But listen, I gotta apologize to Joshua Dobbs before we get started. I was sitting here dogging him all week. I just released a video on my channel that y'all can go watch too after the live. But yeah. You know what I mean? I got to apologize to the kid. All right, the kid did his thing, man. Yeah. The kid did his thing. He did his damn thing. You hear me?
I mean,
let's go.
We would like him to fumble a couple times less, but beggars can't be choosers when you got your third quarterback in there because your big dude went out with an injury. Your next guy gets 2 whole drives. And I'm just like, if he had ran sooner, by the way, he would have probably got in the end zone. But yeah. I'm just like Jared Mahomes Hall. We've been piping him up all week. Week. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
are
man.
you bleeping kidding me?
I was so sad when I seen him go down. Like, and he looked like he was knocked out too. Like once I seen it, the replay, I was like, yeah he's not coming back. Like because his arms were stuck and his eyes were rolled to the back of his head. I was like, yep, it's over with.
I mean, his head just snapped back. It's like, dang, dude. Oh.
Yeah, man. It's like, damn. And that drive, I mean, the first drive, obviously, you know, it was one of those things where we stalled out, but then he started looking comfortable, man. You know, that second drive, he looked comfortable, man. I was liking what I was seeing, and I was like, damn, we gonna win this game, and we gonna win this game by a lot with Jared Mahomes Hall. But you know what? We won the game regardless, man.
Right,
let's
that's
get into
true.
The shout outs.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's get into the shout out, man. We Ric Flairing every mother embody tonight. You hear me? Because that's the type of vibe we on, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Yogi in the building, man.
Let's
get it for Yogi, man. Know what I'm saying? Shout out Yogi. Let's go, Sodak, man. Let's go, Sodak and Mick Andrews in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. What's happening? We got Zed in the building. What's up, Zed? We got Blood Eagle Smeagol. What going on? Gang, 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 gang. Let's go.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
We got Miss Mary, the queen.
Hey, there's one
in
of
the building.
What's
queen
up,
in the building. Shout out Mary in the building. We got to get you the Ric
Flair,
Mary.
2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Hold up. 3-0, Mary. 3-0
since the flag.
Since 3-0. We at 3-0, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out Dayon in the building. I see you, Dayon. Appreciate you, man. Listen, you've been tapping in, man, and being part of the family, Dayon, man. We appreciate you, man. Welcome to the family, man. Love that you part of the family now and you get to enjoy the fruits of the labor, man. So appreciate you, man. Shout out to the guy, man. For sure. Oh shit, I gotta give you the Ric Flair. My bad. You getting the Ric Flair, man. Shout out SKOL for Life Bob in the building, man. SKOL for Life Bob at 1975 gonna fade you up. You hear me? Like shout out to my guy Ans, my SKOL bro, man. SKOL Mafia in the building. You already know what time it is, man. Let's go. We got Angel in the building, man. Shout out Angel. I see you, Angel. Appreciate you tapping in tonight with Cringe in the building too, man. Let's get it.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
We got Purple Papa in the building. Cody in the building. 66666 in the building, man. Let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all fellas tapping in, man. For sure, man. Hey, listen, man. We got Kaiser. I always mess your name. Yeah. All right. I was Kaiser. All right. I was about to say, man, I always mess your name up too, man. Shout out Kaiser in the building, man. And Scolding in the building. SKOL for Life, man. Listen, Brody. Let's go, man. Now, real quick, man, SKOL for Life. Listen, I know you went missing for a minute. We know because we've been calling your phone while we was on live.
You ain't lying.
All right? So if you go back like 2 lives, we actually called you while on live and you don't want to answer the phone. You feel me? Like we definitely put a PBA out for you. So hey, don't think that we just was continuing on with the show and you just went MIA and you act like we ain't, we was on your top, dog. You hear me? Like we was looking for you. We was looking for you, man. Go back.
People started to get worried.
Yeah, go back and watch like 2 lives ago. Score for Life. You'll see us. We call you on live. I actually call you.
It was a Friday.
Friday night. Yeah.
Not
go watch some Packers. The Packers Friday night one. You'll see that we called your phone for sure, man. So shout out to you though, man. Glad to have you back, man. Hope everything's okay. Hope you went MIA by choice and it wasn't nothing that made you go MIA because you just wasn't feeling good or something, but hey, we glad to see you back, Score for Life, for sure, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right, we got 6. I already said 6. We got Mike in the building, Mike Sports Vibe. Hey, check my bro. Hey, first off, listen, yep. And the click you claim east side when we ride coming quick. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out my boy Mike Sports Vibe, man. I'm drinking out the coffee cup.
Come vibe with us. Let's go,
man. Let's go, man. Right here, man. My boy got his own coffee cups, man, and I'm sipping the night off of it, man. Shout out to Dobbs. You hear me? Like for sure, man. Y'all make sure I go subscribe to my brother though, man. For real, he doing his thing over there. For sure, man. Putting in good content over there. You hear me? Let's see, man. We got Mr. I Want a Minnock in the building, man. Let's go, man. Ryan in the building. I see you. We'll go through y'all comments too, man. We'll go through y'all comments. I know y'all going hard tonight. You hear me? So we're gonna have to catch up. We got a lot of catching up to do. I ain't gonna lie, Dave. Sheesh. All right, we got Dave from First and SKOL in the building, man. If you don't, man, go subscribe to First and SKOL, man. I'll let Dave tell y'all a little bit more about First and SKOL since we got so many people in the building. Go ahead and tell them a little bit real quick.
Hey, that's Dave, along with the Real Foreigner Show with Tyler Fornes, as well as Darren with 2 old bloggers on Saturday. I'm also on there on occasion. I wasn't on the post-game show today. Unfortunately, I had some business I had to take care of. Then I had some daddy duties and all that. So I did listen back to the show, and I know that Tyler was only on for 5 minutes. So you guys did good, and it was a great win. And go subscribe to Vikings First and SKOL, and subscribe to Vikings First and SKOL on iTunes or Spotify, because we got podcasts, and I dropped some podcasts on there as well. So everybody go hit them up. Hit up all the channels. Bourbon Over Days, Purple Bucket Podcast, Vikings First and SKOL, Mike Sports Vibe. Get on the train.
Let's go, man. Shout out JD Brown 24 in the building too, man. What's happening with you, JD, man? Appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
He said he was you was in the game. You were in the building. You were there.
He said he was at the show. He said he'd seen the show.
How many Vikings fans were there? Was it like just a couple here or there? Was there a decent amount? Let us know, JD.
Yeah. Shout out Dylan in the building. My guy Dylan in the building. I see you, Two-Tone in the building. Let's go. Let's go, Dob and Weave. Let's get it, man. My boy SK. Hey, listen. First off, man, listen. Hey, first off, yep. And you click, you claim. Hey, listen, that Dob and Weave go hard, man. Shout out my boy Johnny NFL, man. Listen, Johnny NFL comment in the group chat. My boy said Dob and Weave. I said, man, hold up. Like, I got to use that, boy. Damn, you need to be an artist, man. You coming up with stuff like that. You feel me? Shout out my boy, though, man, for sure, man. Shout out my guy, Rio, in the building, man. Appreciate you, brother, man. Listen, Rio. Hey, listen. Again, y'all know how it is. Y'all know I have other people that I communicate with, that I bond with, man, throughout the community, just the NFL community, man. Rio is a Washington Commanders content creator, man. Good brother, man. He be over there putting in that work. Really inspiration to me. You know what I mean? When I started my podcast too. So, hey, man, if you got a chance, y'all know how we do, man. Go over there, man. If anything, you still learn about the NFL, man. He's a Commanders fan, but he funny as hell. He down and he real with his team. If you want real raw content, kind of like how we do over here, he do the same shit with his team, man.
Hey, Rio, I got your back. Yeah,
for sure, man. I put people on. Anytime I see somebody a Washington fan, I say, man, you got to rock with Rio, man. Got to go rock with Rio, man. Shout out my boy, though, man. Appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Rio, remember when your boy only had like 300 subs, man, he let me jump on the channel. You hear me? He like, shit, come rock with me. You know what I mean? So, shit, hey, man. I'm always respect him for that. You feel me? We got David Ditter in the building. I'm trying to get through these, boy. Y'all acting
I know we're gonna be an hour.
Damn.
Just get through all you
David Ditter,
guys.
man. Purple
What's up,
Papa
Ditter?
already did that. Eli, what's going on?
Eli,
Damn,
I ain't see Eli for a minute. What's up, Eli?
Hey, Ray, he said, hey, he got me on Twitter. He see me on Twitter. He said, "Oh, Rap had to eat his words." I said, "Yeah, man. Rap had to eat his words, man. Rap had to eat his words, man." Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Catch 84, man. Shout out SKOL TY Catch 84, man. We got Joker in the building. Shout out my guy Joker. Let me try. I'm just trying to hurry up and get through these, man, so we can get to the show, man. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure. Gregory Allen B, shout out to you, man. Seemed like a new person in the building.
Yes.
Hey,
everybody say hello to Gregory. We do that
make
first
sure y'all
time.
show Gregory love. Absolutely, y'all make sure y'all show Gregory love, man. We got, I remember you, man. Embrace the Suck is back in the building, man. Let's get it, man.
He's been MIA since they've been on a 4-game winning streak. He can't embrace nothing now.
Let's get it, man.
What's up,
we got Vaughn in the building.
You, what's up, Vaughn?
Bobby Boucher. God damn, y'all acting crazy tonight, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get through all y'all last tonight, man. Y'all last gonna have to be. Sarah, Fan Since McMahon in the building. Know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. I'm gonna give y'all last one Ric Flair, and we about to go, man. We got look at my boy, man. My boy Jason in the building, man. Jay in the building, right? Let's get it, man. Shout out to you, man. All right, let's get to it. All right, we done. We done. I made it through. We done. All right, let's go, man.
Let's go.
All right, so I'll let you start out, Dave, since I've been sitting here rambling, doing all the shout-outs, man. Tell us about the game. Tell us how you feel. What's the vibes? Go ahead. The floor is yours.
What's up, Toy Box? Good to see you as well. So, honestly, I don't know what to make of this game. It was an ugly game. Now, it's better to win ugly than to lose ugly. We'll take that. We are finally over 500 for the first time this season at 5-4. We beat a team that we're going to need to beat for tiebreaker purposes. We still holding on to the 7th seed. And, you know, we got a lot of season left, but now we got the tiebreaker against Atlanta. And I said this morning on my pregame show on Purple and Gold for Days. Hit me up if you're already on over there. But these next 2 games, so today and next week against the Saints, those are teams we're competing for, assuming we don't catch Detroit. So it was good to get a victory today, even in ugly fashion. We were talking about this beforehand. Jared Mahomes Hall. Oh, gosh, dang it. What is going on? We were a walking mash unit today. We done lost Cam Akers, done lost Jared Mahomes, done lost KJ Osborne. And by the way, dude who hit JJ Osborne, he should have been thrown out the game. Yeah. That was uncalled for. He's going to get fined.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's going to get fined that much.
I think they're going to fine him.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, oh my, when it happened and he's just lying there, his arms ain't moving. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was bad.
Like, not cool. So with all that being said, you know, Dobbs, I kind of dissed Dobbs. I was just like, you know what? No, you give Jared Mahomes all the, but you know, I don't care what this guy does. All right. So then he got to come in. I was like, okay, well, they got this guy for a reason in case Jared Mahomes all got hurt. So let's see what he can do. And let's be clear. He made some plays. He scrambled, missed a bunch of guys, but he hit some guys. That pass to Addison on the sideline on the game-winning drive was an absolute dime. And he's got this, you know, weird throwing motion. And, you know, it works because he's throwing on the run a lot. Again, this is not to disrespect Kirk because it's not disrespect. It's just facts. This dude fumbled twice today, and he looked like garbage. But he got the W because what? His mobility, his scrambling ability. I don't want to see him running for 66 yards a game and leading the team in rushing yards. Let's just be clear about that. But he was able to overcome his turnovers because he had a couple of things that he had in the back pocket. And
absolutely,
they didn't have no film on this guy because he just got here. So, yeah, Hall looked great in his second drive. And that's why I was like, come on. That was our guy. And he was looking good. I was like, we gonna win this game easy, and then he gets hurt, so. Shout
out my guy Norse in the building, man. Shout out my guy Norse,
that flag and his flag. Okay, those 2 flags, right?
See
there.
that? You see that back there, man. Shout out my guy Norse, man. Listen, I just got off the phone with Gary, man. Y'all know how we do, chat, man. Gary's in the hospital right now. So let's make sure we praying, man. Let's keep Gary in our prayers, man. We need Gary to get here and get back and get healthy, man. You know what I mean? He good. He texting me at least, though, man. You know, Gary, even when he in the hospital, he want to bullshit. You know what I mean? Texting me all this crazy shit. This motherfucker hit crazy, man. That's why we love Papa Gary.
I was like, I ain't seen him for a couple of days. I'm like,
Papa Gary always in high spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to him, man. We praying for him, man. You know what I mean? So there you go. That's why y'all won't see Papa Gary in the building tonight, but he here with us in spirit. You get me? But yeah, man, like, listen, I went in on goddamn on Dobbs, man, like crazy Friday night. Y'all know that. We actually seemed like we got kicked off stream going in on that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Nah, YouTube was acting crazy. Come to find out, it wasn't anything sketchy. It was just YouTube. They did a new update and it's been acting weird. I think they got the bugs out. You know what I mean? So we should be good now. But yeah, it just was a coincidence that I was going on a rant about Dobbs, and then all of a sudden we got kicked off. You know, when we had the troll in the building that night. Y'all remember?
That was interesting timing, that's for sure.
Yeah, interesting
Shout out
timing.
Purple Papa, what's up?
Yeah, interesting timing, right? But
yeah,
you know, man, Dobbs, man, and again, I want to make this clear though with everybody is shout out Jim in the building. I see you, Jim. I see you. I want to make this clear though with where I stand. All right. And I told Day this backstage and I said, man, maybe I shouldn't bring this up because I'm not trying to speak any negative into this situation. This was a great gutsy win, like North said, man. Just a team win, man. It was an amazing day. It was to see the team pull together like that and win with a guy that's been in the building for 5 days. For 5 days, bro. That's just unheard of. You hear me? But
like, yeah. Okay,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say when we traded for Sam Bradford after Teddy got hurt, Sam Bradford didn't play the first week because he was like, nope, I got to get acclimated. So what this kid did on a Tuesday, mind you,
on a Tuesday, man.
So anyway,
the club going up on a Tuesday. You know, hey, everything got a song tonight. You hear me? Like everything got a song tonight. But like, yeah, my thing is this. Do I think that he can do this over and over again for the remainder of the season? My answer is going to be no. All right, I'm just saying that, and that's not me trying to down anything he did or throw any shade on what he did today, because today was amazing and he did that, bro, and he deserves all the flowers in the world and all the respect in the world to be able to do what he did. There's probably not a lot of guys that could have did what he did today. I can absolutely say that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think if you would have went and got a Colt McCoy and put him in today, he would have been able to
Andy
do
Dalton
that.
or some
Andy Dalton.
Like or Case Keenum, your guy.
Case Keenum,
ain't doing
you know,
that.
like Dobbs' God-given talent of being able to run really did him justice today and really made him come in and be able to will this team to a victory. And that last throw, bruh, was, hey, look, we got Gary in the building. Gary, I was just telling him your ass ain't gonna be here. You in the hospital, and here he go talking about my nurse. I told y'all, man. Goddamn, Gary, man.
Hey, you gonna talk that way? You better hope your girl ain't watching.
God damn it, Gary. You know what I mean? I knew you was gonna come through for me.
Ain't
but no, man, like that last throw, the way he stayed patient and waited till the route developed and threw that ball in there, man. Shout out to Dobbs, man. I gotta eat crow, man, and I'm gonna eat crow all week, man. Listen, I believe as much as me and Day love Jaron Mahomes Hall, I mean, and you can agree with me or not, Day, and I'll let you talk on this right here, is I think now with the game he had, I mean, you gotta let him just start the rest of it. Even if Mahomes comes out of even if he comes out of concussion protocol, man, it got to be his job to lose now, right?
Correct. As much as I hate saying that, because I wanted to see Hall get the rest of these games so that we knew what we had with him and what we didn't have with him. And you got to roll with the hot hand. You know what I'm saying? You can't bench this dude. He just led you to a road victory, come from behind victory, fourth quarter comeback, throwing the touchdown with less than 30 seconds on the clock. You can't take him out now. Now, you got to get him acclimated, because on some levels he was playing backyard football, and that ain't going to be sustainable. But you might get JJ back next week. You might get Justin Jefferson in the building. So to me, it's no, I wanted Hall to be this guy. That's what I wanted to see from Jaron Hall, not necessarily the fumbles, but
right.
That's the kind of game I thought Jared Hall would have. And maybe he would have been slightly better. He would have been less.
I think he would have been a little bit better as far as passing efficiency probably would have been.
You got to roll the hot hand. Shout out Joey in the building. Shout out Anthony in the building. What's going on?
Anthony, man. Shout out Sour Patch. Hey, listen. Shout out to Sour Patch. Y'all make sure y'all make him feel welcome, or her, him or her, because I don't know, you know what I mean. But appreciate you tapping in. I've never seen your name in the chat. You know, I'm very familiar with my Purple Gang family. So when I see a new name, we always want to make you feel welcome. We appreciate you coming over here. Make sure you subscribe to Purple and Gold for Days as well. That's my brother right here, next to me. So make sure you go over there as well. But we appreciate you, man. Enjoy the show tonight.
Shout out Kofi in the building. What's up, Kofi?
Yeah, Kofi. Let's go, Kofi. Let's get it, man. Kofi got to get that Rick Flair, man.
and a Ric Flair.
All right, but yeah, I mean, shit, man. I again, Dobbs definitely job to lose. Now at that, now after today's game, I feel like that. But can we give a big shout out to our defense, man?
Yes.
Man, can we get a hell yeah for the defense, man? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, listen, this defense kept us in the game the first half, man. I mean, even at the end, too. Just think there was a time, if y'all remember, where the Falcons were at goal. You feel me? And we just made a hell of a play, man, to stop them. You know what I mean? So let's get a hell yeah for the damn defense, man. Like, listen, man, let's go, Brian Flores and everybody on that fucking defense, man.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. When they had that long touchdown to make it 21-13, I'm like, okay, we got a quarterback in here, ain't been in the building but for 4 days. Our defense was playing okay because, again, they had only given up field goals to that point, okay? So they have 14. No, yeah, they had 14 points on the board, but 2 of them was a safety. So they had 4 field goals. And I'm like, okay, that's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. But from that point on, they didn't let any other scores go until under 2 minutes or right before the 2 minutes, the last real possession that they had. And yeah, they didn't look good because Atlanta just kept running the ball. But to your point, they kept them in the game early by not letting them get touchdowns to where everything was still within reach. But yeah, let's give some love to the defense. Absolutely. Let's say, hey, tighten that wrench. What do you say? Wrench gang, tighten them up.
Wrench gang, tighten them up.
Okay.
You hear me?
You got to tighten it up against New Orleans. You can't be letting them do what they did. I mean, they couldn't get off the field on that last drive to save their lives. Okay. Yeah. And it wasn't like they were throwing passes and square ins or that we were getting penalties or not. I mean, they just ran the ball over and over again. So that was by far their worst drive of the game. And then their worst play of the game was a long touchdown. But sans those 2 drives, they were really, really good. They were really good. Shout out 404.
Yeah, shout 404 Viking. Yup, 404 Viking. I seen that too. I was gonna say that too. But man, Purple Papa said, man, give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair for the D, man. I got you, Purple Papa, man. Here you go, man.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Let's go, defense.
Let's
go. Shout out. My boy Byron Murphy finally got one, man. You hear me? My boy Byron Murphy finally got one, man.
That was the thing, though. I was like, this is going to come back to haunt us because they had like 3 or 4 chances to get some interceptions. Man. And they got that fumble. But I was like, come on, you got to take advantage of that when you're on the road and you got an offense that's led by your 3rd-string quarterback who just got here. But at the end of the day, let's go.
Shout out Marcus. Shout out Marcus Moore for the $2 sticker. Appreciate you, Marcus, man. We appreciate you tapping in tonight. Hey, SKOL Vikings, baby. We lit tonight. Let's go, man. Dobb and weave. You hear me? Dobb and weave. Hey, quit playing with him. You hear me? Quit playing with him. I'm on his team now. You hear me? Like,
that's a good point. That's a good point that Anthony made. When the Vikings fumble, they got the ball at the 2-yard line and held them to a field goal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a hell of a stand. Like that stand was, that right there is the reason why we walked out of there with the dub too. You know what I mean? Now, Dobbs them had to come down and make their move for sure. But the defense, man, it was just a team win, man. It felt good. Like the defense did things when they needed to. The offense did things when they needed to. Josh Dobbs, I mean, the 3rd down, man. See. Again, and I'm not going to compare Dobbs to Cousins. I mean, that's just not realistic. But what I am going to say is those 3rd downs right there would have looked a lot different with number 8 back there. I'm going to just keep it real. Because they were rushing. Dobbs literally had to, right when he received the ball, had to roll out and kind of get out the way to where, those were like blitzes where Kirk would have probably just curled up and we were punting that rock. Now, I can say this: if Kirk would have started this game, we probably would have blew him out. I feel like if Kirk started this game, we would have won this game by more than 2 scores. That's a fact. We probably would have won this game more than 2 scores.
No kidding. Shout out Gary. What's up, Gary?
Shout out Gary, man. He said, guess shit happens. Hey, facts. Hey, we praying for you, Gary. Let's go, man. Shout out Gary with the $2.99. Or $4.99. My bad. Shout out Norris with the 2, man. 2 claps and a Ric Flair for Doc Rocket. Let's go, man. Let's get it.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
The Doc Rocket, man. Hey, listen, I don't want to talk. It's funny, man. My stepfather came over the other night and was like, yeah, I see that new quarterback you got. He was like, because he don't really know anything about him. And surprisingly, because obviously my grandfather, he's my stepfather, but I call him my father, man. And his dad is a diehard Vols fan. And he's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I seen that quarterback you got. He ugly as hell. This motherfucker ain't got no eyebrows and shit. I'm like, man, pops, man. The man got alopecia,
Ain't
man.
that some
My
shit?
mom's
That's
like, nah,
funny.
take that back. You know
That's
what I'm
funny.
saying? Like it was, I'm like, come on, man. You know
You
what I'm
can't do
saying?
your
Don't be
boy
talking
like
about
that.
the boy
You
like
can't do the
that,
boy
man.
like that. Come
God
on.
damn, don't do that.
Shout out
You know what I
Roger in
mean?
the building. What's up, Roger? Good to see you.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out Roger in the building. Let's get a Ric Flair name, man. Let's go, man. Man, we Ric Flair this shit to death tonight. You hear me?
Yeah.
Everything is, hey, I'm a Rolex wearing, jet flying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to tell you, man, we just in this thing tonight, man. You feel me?
Well, real quick,
For
let's
sure.
hit the reset button here. We got 45 likes and 66 watching. Hit that like button.
We got 69 watching, so something ain't adding up. We got
Something ain't adding
69
up
watching.
regardless, regardless how many. But yeah, no, again, the defense did well enough. And it's gonna need to, what I said in the pregame show was normally when everybody is healthy on this team, we say that the offense got to carry like 60-40, 70-30. Because more of the talent is on the offense. We talking about Cousins, you talk about Addison and Jefferson and Hawkinson, all them guys.
Right.
Well, now, particularly if JJ doesn't come back immediately, and now that you're on your third string quarterback, this defense is really going to have to tighten up. And again, you're going to be at home against another okay team in the Saints. Right. So it's doable, but you've got to be able to take advantage of situations when you have them. So I'm just saying defensively, we're going to have to bring the equipment next week because, and again, I'm not saying the Saints are world beaters like they were back in, 2009 or in the Drew Brees era, so to speak. But I'm just saying, we got to do better defensively because that offense, that game, that's not sustainable. We said it all last year. This is not sustainable. That's not sustainable, whatever, right? Okay. You got a quarterback who fumbled the ball twice and led his team in rush yards. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. You got to do better. But hey,
hold on, man. I got to do this for the chat, man. This for everybody in the chat right here, man. This how we rocking tonight. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Get ready. Woo! We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive.
Let's go.
Now,
let's go.
Landale,
hold on, y'all ready?
It's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on spilled liquor in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing,
what?
Stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying,
son
of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Let's go, man. You know what I mean? That's the vibes, man. Let's get it, man. Ric Flair there, man.
That was the extended version right there. That was the extended version. Hey, let me get some shouts. Timmy in the building. What's going on, Timmy? Ain't seen you for a minute, so come on, everybody. Say hello to Timmy. We got All Day Ed in the building. What's going on, All Day Ed? Good to see you as well. I don't think we actually officially shouted out In the Zone. You put his comment out there, but let's give a shout to
man. Shout out to my guy In the Zone, man. Y'all got to make sure and pray for Purple Papa, man. I know y'all see Purple Papa's situation there, man. Make sure y'all praying for his family. You already know how we do, man. We got to do that. You hear me?
And to Purple Papa's most recent point, the offensive line was pretty good. Not as good as it's been in the last couple of weeks from what I saw. We'll see what the grades say tomorrow or the next day. But that's the other thing, too. Offensive line, it's not fair to have unrealistic expectations. But if you want to try to win, you got to make up the ground somewhere. When you're going from Kirk Cousins to Hall and then down to Dobbs, it's unfortunate, but you got to make up that difference somewhere.
Absolutely.
And so offensive line and defense, step it up. That's what we got to do.
And yes, Dave from First and SKOL, I am. Like, that's my mission this week is to find me a good beat for that right there, man. We going to definitely put that together, man. We putting that together this week. I just got to go through. I'm actually going to reach out to my guy, man. He actually makes custom ones, and I'm going to see if he can whip something up for me. So I'll keep you updated on that for sure, man. I'm working on that, though. For sure, man. I ain't going to let you down. I promise you, Dave. I got you, man. Once I get the beat, I'm dropping it. You hear me?
Speaking of that, Dave, I haven't had time to look at that stuff, and I will get to it. I swear.
Dave got everybody working.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dave got everybody working out here.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he sent me a link to pages where, he can create, banners and like I'm trying to get a countdown, that sort of thing. And it's like, okay, I just had no time, to be honest.
For sure, man. Shout out Gregory Allen Bailey in the building. I know we shouted you out earlier though, but you know what, man? I love that you being active tonight, man. We looking for active members to join the family, and we appreciate you. He said the offensive line, great at pass blocking, terrible at run blocking, very weird. Now let's talk about that. Great comment, Gregory, because I want to talk about the run game. All right. Now I'm gonna put it like this: the run game disappointing, man. The run game has been disappointing. Now, even today, all right, I seen Madison miss and hesitate and just not trusting his instincts to go to the right hole. I mean, holes that I can see on broadcast view. I could imagine if I was standing on player's view, like standing behind the quarterback and reading these holes, like he is missing holes, bro, that are right there. And yet he's like, I don't understand if he's overthinking or what's going on. And again, for everybody who doesn't know in the chat, we have a relationship with Madison's father. Like we hung out with him. He came to SKOL Fest. Some of the people in the chat met him, that came out to SKOL Fest with us. Y'all had opportunities to meet him and stuff. So
and we've had him on a couple shows.
We've had him on a couple shows. It's just one of those things though, man. Like we want to root for him really, really bad. Like we want to really, really badly root for him. Like I want to be like rocking the jersey, turning up, telling y'all, man, that boy's a savage. But I don't know, man. I think since we gave him the keys, maybe it's a little bit too much pressure. Maybe next season he'll get more into a flow, like just understanding, like, hey, you that dude, bro. Like, I mean, here you go, bro. We're trying to give it to you. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Because I'd say this: the way he's playing this year, bro, like he's taken like 5 steps back than what he's been since he's been a rookie for us.
Like I said,
he used to ball out, bro.
Yeah, he's a number 2. He's a number 2 that they thought could be a 1. It's as simple as that. So now somebody said in the chat that Cam Akers had a torn Achilles and he's done. Has that been released?
Yeah, damn, I haven't seen that. That's what somebody did say that. Yeah, so Ty Chandler suiting up next week. Damn, Cam Akers did. He tore his Achilles. I didn't see that either. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see that either, man. Shout out Purple Pride for the win.
Yeah, what's up, Purple Pride? How you doing?
Appreciate you.
And we also, I don't know if you did it or not, so I'm gonna do it anyway. My worthless opinion is in the building.
MWO in the building?
He's in the building, man. The best YouTube, Twitter handle, Facebook handle of all time, because your opinion is very rarely, if ever, worthless.
Oh, damn. They said, he out for the year.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Wow.
I mean, listen, what did I say? The football gods are getting us back for giving us all of that good luck last year.
Hold on. So let me ask the chat. Hold on. Let me ask the chat. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to ask y'all in person. I'm going to do this. Hold up. Y'all give me a minute. Go ahead. Talk to him real quick.
All right, I'll talk to him real quick. Shout out to De Niro in the building. What's going on? Shout out to James in the building. What's happening, James? Good to see you guys as well. Purple Pride for you said that. Madison for half the game was running negative yards. We've seen all we need to say. Oh, yeah. I think there might have been a bad word in there, but that's fine. No, I've said it for 2 weeks. He's a number 2. When we had Dalvin Cook, he would come in when Dalvin Cook had softened up the defense. And I've been saying for 2 weeks that I want Cam Akers to get more touches. I don't care who starts the game. I care about who gets more touches. And yeah, Madison in the second half did look a little bit better. And I will agree with a commenter earlier that the offensive line looks really, really good in pass protection and sort of mediocre in the run game. But we are also missing Christian Darrisaw. That we haven't made that point yet. We did all of this without our starting quarterback, the best wide receiver on the planet, a top 3 left tackle, and then our backup quarterback gets hurt and we had to bend to the third string. So you win. You can win a game, as Jerry Burns said in his epic rant. You can win a game many ways. You get 7 goddamn field goals, right? Bob Schnelker be the offensive coach, but in all seriousness, you can win a game many ways, and we pulled it out. That's what she said. But anyway, in all seriousness, that's not going to work continuously, though. That's all we're saying. But everybody contributed to Mary's point. Everybody contributed to this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out Gary for the full 99, man. He said going in the MRI tube. Damn. Damn, man. Hey, man, we praying for you, man. I
Yeah,
guess
good
gotta
luck,
go
Gary.
SKOL Amazing next
Yeah,
victory. Hey,
text me
purple
when you get
gang. Let's
out
go,
and let me
Gary.
know
Yeah,
how you're
you
doing.
already know, man. Hit us up when you get out for sure.
Yes.
We're gonna be praying for you for sure.
Shout out
Cook is Cook. Don't
J98.
bring
What's
him
up,
back.
Jay?
Hey, Anthony said Cook is Cook. Hey, I put that out there. Shout out Nudge 1717. Let's go, man. Hey, you ain't missed nothing but a live party, man. Let's go, Nudge. Let's go. We glad you in the building, though. We glad you in the building. This is not a show you want to miss, man. We full of energy, man. It feels good, man. Listen, y'all, aren't the shows much better when we get victories like this?
Yes.
Like our energy is just, you see how I told y'all? Y'all thought I was lying when I told y'all the Vikings control my emotions, bro. You could see it. It's right here.
You ain't lying.
You feel me? You can see it.
You are not
It's right
lying. You ain't lying.
For
Hey,
real,
we
they
missed a
do.
couple. I'm gonna get them here.
Yeah,
So
go
we
ahead,
got
get
this
'em.
one. We got this one.
Get
We
at
got
'em.
that one. There was one I saw. All right, J98. I saw you. We got Jolly Grape. What's going on, Jolly? Dob and Weave. That's right. Dob and Weave.
Let's go. Damn, man, y'all doing my boy Cook dirty. See, I didn't want to ask y'all in person. I was like, you know what? Let me just sneak a poll in the chat. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
ain't that funny?
Oh, man. Y'all ain't gonna do my boy Cook like that. You don't think Cook would be better? Like, let me ask y'all something, chat, man. Like, hey, bear with me, man. You know, hear me out. Can y'all hear me out real quick? Can y'all just hear me out real quick?
Yeah.
I mean, do y'all think Cook would be worse than what the hell we watching right now? I just need to know, man.
I don't think he would be all that much better. He'd be slightly better. No. With this run blocking ain't all that good.
No,
I
think it's more than blocking, Brad. I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's more than blocking.
I'm not saying it's exclusively blocking. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that yes, Dalvin Cook would make more than what Alexander Madison is. I give you that. But what I'm saying, all right, go ahead.
Hold on, let me give Gary. Hey, this for you right here, Gary. You ready? Let's get it.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Shout out to you,
so
Gary.
to your point, yes, Dalvin Cook would be getting more. But again, it's a salary thing. And you can say, well, you know, find a way to do this, move money around, whatever the case may be. What I'm saying is that it just kind of is what it is. They didn't have any money. They had to make cuts somewhere. And yeah, would Dalvin Cook have a little bit more? Yeah, he'd have a little bit more. Would he be like prime Dalvin Cook behind this line right now? No, he wouldn't be prime Dalvin Cook. So let's just keep it real. But it just kind of is what it is. It just kind of is what it is.
Y'all just be getting on my nerves with these Cook takes. Y'all just be doing my boy dirty. Y'all got to stop doing that, Purple Gang. Listen, y'all got to stop doing that, man. Y'all got to stop.
Purple Pride and Young Cringe Day. Let's call up Adrian Peterson. Hell nah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop, man. My boy had 8 touchdowns last year and almost 1,200 yards, man. Ain't none of these 3 mother effers on our team right now gonna get damn near close, man. They'd be good if they sniff 500 yards, man. Like for real.
Shout out Minnesota Sports Talk in the building. What's up,
Shout out
Dave?
Minnesota Sports Talk, man. We see you in the building. Hey, shout out my guy. Shout out my guy in the building.
Thanks for the defense. Yeah.
Hey,
absolutely.
For sure, man. Defense.
Yes, Young Cringe. Cook is worth vet minimum. Of course he's worth veteran minimum. He wasn't worth $13 million, and he wouldn't take a pay cut. So man, yeah, I
bet you Kirk Cousins want him back.
If Dalvin Cook gets cut and he would sign here for veterans minimum, yeah, of course. Veterans minimum at like $2 million is different than $13 million. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, all right, we gonna get off Cook, man. Y'all make me emotional when y'all talk about Cook.
You brought him up.
I mean,
so,
y'all get me emotional when y'all talk about Cook, man.
Man.
Y'all gonna leave my boy alone, man. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. It's gonna be 2026. I'm gonna still be talking about, man. We need to bring Cook back. You feel me? Until we get another good running back, we bring it.
I got one. For you. Let's say Kirk is not on the team next year. Let's say we don't bring him back. Let's just say that's the hypothetical. Okay.
Right.
Who's going to be talking longer? You about Dalvin Cook or our guy Dave about Kirk Cousins? Which one of you is going to let it go first?
Wow. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not letting it go until I see somebody better. God damn it. You know what I mean? All I remember is a motherfucker breaking off for 70 yards for a touchdown. You know what I mean? All that catching touchdowns in the back of the end zone. I mean, go back and watch Cook's highlights from last year. I mean, I just miss that stuff, man. I miss that stuff. You feel me? Like, we don't got that anymore. So, like, until I see that again, I'm always talk about it. You know what I mean? Because I miss it, man. I miss it. You know, I miss knowing, like, if we're in the red zone, like if we're first and goal, second and goal,
Right.
I miss knowing that Cook's gonna score a touchdown. You know what I mean? Like Cook's most likely can get a touchdown down there. You know what I mean? Like he's that type of player. So right now, when we're first and goal, second and goal, I'm like, who's gonna score? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we can't turn around and hand the ball off because these motherfuckers they just don't know what gap to read. And it sucks that Cam's out though, man. Dang, I didn't even know that. Damn, that sucks. Cam's out. I didn't know that, man. That's weird.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Dylan says 76 watching. Yes, absolutely, man.
Let's
Shout out
go.
to the gang in the building, man. We got 76 people in the building. Make sure at that like button, hit the like button. Please hit the like button, support the channel. You know what I mean? We're trying to grow this thing, so make sure you hit it. Zed said the door is shut. All right, man. We moving off Cook, man. We moving off Cook, man. We moving on.
And if you don't subscribe to Purple and Gold for days, it's right up there. I'll be live tomorrow night at 8:15 going over this again. I'm at 860. Can I get to 870 tonight? I need 140 to get to a dollar. Can I get to 870 tonight? That's all I'm asking.
Drop your link in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Jolly Grape in the building. Shout out Jolly Grape. Get a Rick Flynn name, man. Oh, Jolly Grapefruit. Matter of fact, let me because a grape and a grape.
Well, I didn't see it. I only saw Jolly. Yeah, I didn't see it. There you go.
So yeah, man, let's make sure we're saying that correct, man. Jolly Grapefruit. Shout out to you tapping in tonight. You hear me? He said, regardless, our O-line needs to make better gaps in the first place. I do. Listen, Jolly Grapefruit. I get what you're saying, but those holes are there, man. Those holes they're there. Like I went back and watched some film on Alexander Madison and Ty Chandler. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I mean not Ty Chandler, Cam Akers. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, these guys are missing reads. They really are. Like they're struggling to miss these gaps. They really are, especially Alexander Madison. Now you'll notice Chandler, Cam Akers has had a couple runs for like 10 or plus yards. That's because he's reading the right hole, like he's understanding the right hole to hit. To where Alexander Madison is like, he's running to the hole, but then he backs out and tries to go the other way and just looks lost in the backfield, man. He just does. He just looks lost. Like today there was like 3 runs where he just looked lost. Like he didn't know what the run play was or something. And it's just like, yo, you got to do better, man. Got to do better.
Again, to your point, it's nothing personal. We love to do. We've had his father on. He was on the Super Show on draft night with all of us. You, me, Dave, SK, GG, the whole crew. Yeah. And Darrell Madison was there, and like you said, we met him in person. So again, we're not trying to be whatever because we love Alexander, but we have to keep it real. He's just not playing very well.
He's not. But hey,
we said
Kofi
that before you got here.
Yeah, Kofi, you got a point. Yeah. We've been turning up Kofi about the W, man. We happy about the W. You hear me? Like it's. Hey, to be real, this win right here got me more lit than any win this season so far. And I'm talking even more lit than the San Fran win. For some reason, today just felt like at the beginning, it felt like there was no hope. Once Jared Mahomes Hall went down, I almost didn't even want to watch the game, bro.
I know.
I'm gonna keep it real. But the Vikings fan in me wouldn't let me not watch the game. So I had to sit and watch the game. And I thought it was gonna be painful after the safety. And then right after that, he fumbles. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just thought we were just going to hand the ball off and throw screens the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Due to the fact of, the man only been here for 4 days. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? I didn't expect the playbook to get open. I thought it was going to be, damn near like Christian McCaffrey when he had to come in for quarterback for damn.
I was going to go that far, but he made some nice throws. He missed a lot of reads too, and he missed some guys.
Yeah, he missed some guys.
Absolutely. We're not going to throw all the bouquets at him because there was legitimately some meat left on the bone, some money left on the table. But
that's just the type of quarterback he is, though. He's going to miss. He's going to miss those.
But he made some clutch passes. Shout out Warlord of Art. What's going on,
Shout out Warlord of Art too, man. I seen you, my guy, man. Appreciate you. And you know what? Real quick too. Mahomes Hall missed the touchdown, man. If he would have hit that throw to TJ, he would have never got concussed. You know what I mean? That was a touchdown, man. He threw it a little too high. I was like, it was right there, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, I think that was just one of those jitterbug type throws where he probably seen how wide open Hawk was and kind of just let it go a little too high, man. He knew it was.
I was like, oh, come on, dude. You gotta hit that.
Yep,
you gotta
hit that. Hit that, Mahomes. Gotta hit that. But hey, so let me ask y'all in the chat though, because I know me and Dave talked about it. But let me just ask y'all in y'all comment: Do y'all think Jaron Mahomes Hall, if he gets out of concussion protocol, do y'all believe he should still start, or do y'all think that Dobbs should go and just start moving forward? You know what I mean? Until he loses the job. Because I said that in my video. Do I think Dobbs can still lose the job? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, I mean, he's been on 7 different teams in his career since 2018, and he's been on 5 different teams in this calendar year. So let that sink in. You know what I mean? 5 different teams didn't even keep him as a backup.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that and that's why I feel the way I feel about him, and that's why I said some of the things I said about him. Because listen, he's been on 5 different teams within 12 months, and nobody's like, oh, bro, you about to be our backup at least, because if anything happens, we want to make sure you're in. Nobody. I mean, he's a nice guy too, a good guy too. Like, that's the thing. You would think out of those 5 teams, somebody would have said, oh, bro, we're keeping you on our team to be our backup for the rest of the until you want to retire, bro. We need you. But they didn't. So that's what makes me still have that thing in my mind. Like, can he lose the job to Hall? Absolutely. Absolutely he can. But hey, Northfield, I agree. Look at Geno Smith. Could be a Geno Smith story.
Yeah.
And you can't throw that out the window. It could be a Geno Smith story. He finally could hit his stride right now in his career. It's possible. What do you think? What do you think, Dave? It's possible.
No, you know what? Here, I will say this. The more I think about it, the more I really think about it, the reason they got this guy is because he's a similar style to Jaren Hall.
Yeah.
If you got Andy Dalton or Case Keenum or other people we named earlier, you're running the Kirk Cousins version of the offense. So now when you get Jaren Hall in here, you're planning on having a quarterback with some mobility, maybe calling some quarterback runs or some other things, you know, roll-ups, whatever else. And, you know, if your first read ain't there, just take off and take your 7 yards. So getting Dobbs was like, okay, we want to get a guy that if he has to come in, we're not having to change the whole offense. But upon further review in my mind, I said you roll with the hot hand. But no, that's a good point. If he the minute he clears concussion protocol. Now, let's say he don't for at least another couple of weeks, obviously. But yeah, as soon as he's ready, I put him back in because again, they invested in Jaren Hall. They want to see what they got from him. They brought Dobbs in for, you know, in case of emergency, break glass. So yeah, I agree with you, Joker. I agree with you.
Yeah, Joker, I agree with that too. And he's a big Vols fan, you know what I mean? In the zone, hey, my boy in the zone rock with Dobbs though, boy. He a Dobbs fan for hey, my boy a Dobbs stan low key, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. My boy is a Dobbs stan. You hear me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Listen, because I'm like that. When I feel, y'all know how RAP go. When I feel some type of way about a player, I ride for him. Like if I like a player, I ride for them. Right. I don't care. That's just how I am, man. I'm loyal like that. And when I don't like a player, I don't ride for him. But if they prove me wrong, like Dobbs, I give them their flowers though too. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just gonna say, "Oh, he's still trash," and I don't like him. Like he did his thing today, and he deserves all the respect in the world, man. If I had his phone number, I'll call him right now and tell him sorry. You feel me? Like facts. Like he did his thing. But my thing is this: do I think he can do that over and over again and win us games? No, I don't. I still don't. You know what I mean? I still don't. That hasn't changed. You feel me? Like that hasn't changed. Zed said maybe the Cards suck. Oh, they do suck, bro. They do suck. Hey, man, shout out to Jordan Addison with that catch, though.
Oh, yes, it was. Hey, give me 2 minutes. While you do, yeah, I agree with you, Dylan, and I forget who the other one was. I don't know why. Where was it here? You're going to have to give me a second. Where'd it go?
Are you saying you need 2 minutes because you got to get off stream real quick and go do something?
Yes, but okay. I agree with Dylan. Thank you for letting the newcomers know to come on over and hit me up. And there was one of the, I don't know why I ain't know 1,000. Oh, it was SKOL for life. How are you not 1,000? I don't know. Not everybody like my style, but I'll be right back, y'all. I just got to take care of some daddy do. I'll be right back.
All right, for sure. Let me get you off the stream real quick. Get up out of there, man. It's all right. Peasy by itself, man. Nah, but he'll be right back with us, man. When I see him tap in down there, man, I'll pull him back up. But yeah, let's see. Quarterback controversy is brewing. Yeah, man, it could be, you know, like, because you're going to have fans that still want to see Hall, because if you think about it, y'all remember I said this a couple weeks ago where I really don't like when people lose their job due to injury. Now, it's one thing if it's a season-ending injury like Kirk Cousins. I mean, that's obvious, right? But when it's an injury that he can come back from within a week, maybe, you know, because Brock Purdy was in concussion protocol and came back the following week. So they say it's like 5 days he can really pass it. I mean, the boy got up and started walking and looked straight, but you never know. All I'm saying is if he does come out how do we feel as fans if we don't give him a shot to go back out there? Because he drove the team downfield looking really good. And that's another thing with Madison. Speaking of that, that should have been a touchdown, man. Like, can we agree with that? Like that pass that damn Jerry Mahomes Hall dropped in that bucket, man, with Madison. Madison, man, you slow as hell. Come on, Matty. You damn slow. You let that boy catch you, man. You know, that should have been a touchdown, man. That should have been a touchdown. Let me get David Ditter in the building, man. I see. Yeah, we had a good, hey, that was a fun game today, George, for sure, man. That was a fun game. We enjoyed it, man. We on a high horse right now. You know what I mean? I'm definitely on my high horse right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, we kind of bouncing from some positives, some negatives, but majority of this video, man, this live is positive, man. We happy as Vikings fans, man. Listen, what do we have to lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we have to lose as Vikings fans, bro? Like, we're literally putting Josh Dobbs. If I was a Falcons fan, bro, I would burn my shit, bro. You lost to a guy that came into an organization. And if y'all think about, I don't know if y'all went and watched Josh Dobbs' presser, but he said, imagine being a master in Spanish, right? And then you go 2 days later and just go to another class and all of a sudden it's French and they start speaking to you in French and you got to go and execute. He said that's what it was like. When he said that, man, that's even more respect, bro. That's even more respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, dog, I mean, you got to give it to him, man. You know, not only Dobbs, but Kevin O'Connell for being able to be put in that position, man. And really the whole team, man. The whole team, man. Fuck it, man. Let's get a Ric Flair for the whole squad, man.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
You know, let's get a Ric Flair for the whole squad. Hey, Dave from First and SKOL said I was saying that during the game too. Hey, man, you know, yeah, man, like that Madison, man, that would have been a touchdown. And any other player on that offense would have caught that ball. That would have been a touchdown. You know what I mean? Like Madison's slow as hell. He's too busy. You know what his problem is? He's too busy looking back. If he would have just caught the ball and just looked forward and had his eyes on the prize, he probably would have scored. But he's always so worried about getting caught. If you watch Madison run, he always turns his head all the way around, and that slows you up just enough for somebody to catch you. He got to stop doing that. You know, he got to stop doing that. There's little things that he has to just get better with. You know, Hall was dropping passes like butter, smooth throwing. Hey, I said the same thing. Like the way, like Hall just looked very comfortable going in the huddle. Like you're muted. We can't hear you. But yeah,
Yes.
So Hall, yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
That's what I was saying. I've been saying that all
comfortable.
week. He exudes leadership. He's mature. He doesn't act like the moment is too big for him. And that's why I'm like, come on, dude. That second drive, he was he was good.
Yeah. He looked comfortable, man.
Yeah.
He definitely looked comfortable, man.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, for sure.
I like him. I like what I saw. That's why it's gonna be tough for me. Like I said in my video, that this should be Dobbs' job to lose now, because now Dobbs is going to have a whole week to work with the ones, and he kind of has the momentum. I'm sure the team is kind of rallying around him due to what he did today, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? Rightfully so. But you know, I was saying while you were gone, Dez, I said this a couple like shows ago where I'm really not a big fan of people losing their job to injury, right? I'd rather people lose their job to performance or the lack thereof. So if Jerry Mahomes Hall gets out of concussion protocol, I think he still should have the chance to go out there and lose the job. You know what I mean? Like actually lose the job from not performing well. Because I mean, that, like you said, that second drive, I mean, smooth as butter, man. Smooth as butter, man. Throwing motion looks good. Everything looks good about him, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But to your point, I just wish he had hit TJ, because butterfly effect, he's not running on third down, you know? And it was just like, you know, he's just trying to touch. I'm like, dude, just get it there. You ain't got to look at it. Hey, shout out. You probably got George and you probably got Sean the Bomb, but I want to say hello to those guys.
Yeah, shout out Sean the Bomb though, man. I forgot to shout out my boy, man. Let me get a Ric Flair for Sean the Bomb.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Yes, George, today was that not a fun game? Yeah. Once again, it's one of those heart attack games. We had how many heart attack games last week? How many? Or last year?
A lot.
But again, you'll take that heart attack because you're missing so many of your players, your quarterback, your wide receiver, your left tackle. Those are your 3 most prominent positions in the NFL: quarterback, wide receiver, and left tackle. And we missing all of them. So
yeah,
we'll take this dub no matter what. It's just you got to project, okay? Because they didn't have any tape on Dobbs. And I know somebody said earlier, well, they had tape on him in Arizona. Yeah, but they don't have tape on him in this system, and now they do. So, and he done fumbled the ball twice. He got to work on that. So,
Embrace the suck. Do got a point right here, Day. This is off topic, but he does have a point. Your flag should be horizontal.
Yes, I know.
Actually, is it horizontal? No, his flag should
vertical.
be. Yeah, his flag. Yeah, his flag's vertical. Now, yeah, you're right. Embrace the suck. Yes, you got a point.
It's one of those deals where I'm not really good at that, so I was just like, all right, just let me get it on there. Yes, one of these days I'll get it. I'm not the handiest of handymans.
It'll literally take you 2 seconds too.
I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
All you need is 4 tacks. You got to put in 4 push tacks, man. You know what I mean? Do the top corner, and then from there you just kind of stretch it and straighten it out, man. It's good. It's good.
No, it's only got.
Hey, Purple Papa want to call in.
But anyway. Thanks.
Shout out Gil in the building. Shout out Gil in the building.
Gil, what's up?
What's going on, Gil? Appreciate you.
Hey, did you get Jacob 5 minutes ago?
Jacob, shout out Jacob, JDT 93 as well. Dub for Dobbs, man. Let's go, man. We shouting out Dobbs all night. Purple Papa want to call in too. Yeah, Papa, if you want to call in, you can talk. You'll talk for a minute, man. We'll let you get a couple minutes in if you want to talk real quick. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead, give us a shout. Hit the line. I got it plugged in, ready to go. Call the line. We get it turned up.
Dylan
man.
says Paul Allen showing love to JJ on the social media. All right, let's go, nephew. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go. If Mullins is done with his back injury, I think we should keep Dobbs. Hold on. What did you say? I think we should keep Dobbs as the second. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Mullins is just a guy. Now, Mullins has a lower ceiling than Dobbs, and he has a higher floor. Mullins would not be fumbling the ball like that, but Mullins would also not be scrambling like that. I will take a guy with a higher ceiling and a lower floor. What's up, KQ? Hey,
KQ. Shout out KQ in the building. Make sure KQ get a warm welcome in from Purple Gang. You already know, man. Y'all make sure I make KQ feel welcome. He said Jaron looked like a wild card winning QB. Hey, I agree, Z. You feel me? I agree, Z. Let's get a horn for that. You know what I mean? Hey, look, listen, because at the end of the day, we trying to do what? We trying to, man.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Playoffs? Yeah, that's
I just hope we can win another game. Anyway,
we gotta win another football game. We
exactly. Hey, real quick, everybody. I know. What's up, DOD? What's up, Dodd?
Shout out DOD in the building, man. Shout out to you being active as hell the past couple of days since you joined the family, man. Appreciate you. That's all love, man. We love you for that, for sure.
Speaking of the family, I just dropped mine again here. Now, remember, Rapping for Days rotates every week from Purple and Gold for Days back to Purple Pocket Podcast. So,
absolutely,
there ain't no reason y'all ain't subscribed to me. Now help me out here. I just need a
because we're gonna be over there. We'll be over there next Sunday. You know what I mean? When Dobbs has his second win, you hear me? When Dobbs has his second win, you hear me? Dobbs gang, you hear me? Like Dobb and weave again, man. Dobb and weave, man. Quit playing, man. Dobb and weave, bro. Shout out Johnny NFL with the goddamn hook, line, and sinker, man.
That was good. That was good.
Just wait till JJ get back. Hey, facts.
That's absolutely
facts.
But I like what says. No, excuse me. With Purple Pride for the win. Hall has something untapped that I think can be pulled out of, and I agree that he seems to have the confidence and wants to prove something. Yes.
Yeah.
Again, all due respect to Dobbs. Great game. Great come from behind victory. Great last drive. But let's call it for what it is. It was coming in.
Excuse me, miss.
Playing backyard football.
Yeah.
And hey, we ain't saying nothing bad about you because you got that win. But no, as soon as Hall's ready, I put him back in.
Absolutely. I would, I would, but James talking about rap, pump the brake. Are you talking about on Dobbs? Listen, James. I've been pumping my brakes all day and had everybody coming at my throat. You feel me? Nah,
you ain't joking.
Now he did what he did. Now I'm trying to just jump on the bandwagon. God damn it. You know what I mean? Like, can I just be on the bandwagon for 5 days, James, man? God. I mean, I'm just trying to be on the bandwagon for 5 days at least. Cause next week I'm probably not going to be in this type of energy after watching him play a full game. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right?
Right.
You know the chances of us like curbing this guy next week are probably way up there. You feel me?
Right.
Way up there. I'm gonna just keep it real.
I mean, for as lucky as he got this week, he could equally be as unlucky next week. Let's just be real. And that's to Todd's point. He looked really good. Yes. That's why we're kind of like, for example, let's say we didn't get the dub today. Let's say at the end of that last drive, he doesn't hit Brandon Powell. And then they fourth down, they get stopped and they don't win. We'd be like, okay, how quick can Jared Hall get back? Because he was looking good for those 2 drives. Absolutely. So some of the thought process has changed because he got that dub today.
Yeah, the win for sure.
But honestly, whether they had won or lost, Dobbs just kind of did what he did. So
he did what he did. It was just one of those things, man. The timing was right. You know, everything. It was a Cinderella story. Just a kind of a Cinderella story, man. You know what? Hey, but we're blessed as Vikings fans to be able to witness this for one. The ones that are able to actually watch this game today as Vikings fans, man, it was a great time. Entertaining to say the least, man. You know what I mean?
Dang sure.
Entertaining.
Now, I wasn't entertained on that last defensive possession. I'm just like, are you ever going to stop these guys? All right, well, if you're not going to stop them, then let them get in the end zone quicker so we got more time to get the ball down the field. But I don't know. All right. Zach, man, I'm asking about Cody. I have no idea what you're trying to say. or if you were talking to somebody in the chat. But if you were talking to us, then clarify that, George. I couldn't read that. So anyway.
James said next week Dobbs could throw 4 interceptions. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he had 2 turnovers a day.
That's the thing. He's a wild card for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's definitely a wild card. You know what I'm saying?
And to Zone's point, does Hall score in that last 2-minute drive? We might not have needed a 2-minute drive the way Hall was looking. Maybe we would already had 31 points on the board. Yeah. As an example, it's the butterfly effect. Let's say he gets that pass to TJ Hawkinson. Let's say they up 17-11 at halftime, and then they put up 2 more touchdowns. I'm just saying that you can't look at one specific situation. You have to look at the entirety of the game. What would he have done every other play, every other drive, except the 2-minute drive? I don't know if Hall would have. Maybe he would have. Maybe we won't. I mean, we'll never know. But I'm just saying we can't just talk about the last drive. We got to talk about the whole game. QQ, do you all think Kirk is nervous seeing how? No, Kirk ain't. No, he ain't nervous at all because he's either going to get a contract from us or he's going to get it from somebody else. He's going to get his bag either way. So no, he ain't nervous. What do you think? Oh, see now Rap's doing the 2-minute warning. All right, that's fine.
Oh no, I'm straight. I was trying to do something on my computer. No, like I heard you though. No. I was able to hear you. Yeah. No, Kirk. I heard him say, "Is Kirk nervous?" Listen. Kirk nervous behind Josh Dobbs. Listen, see, that's the thing. That's why one thing. That's why I don't want to talk about Dobbs because I know it's gonna look like we bashing. You know what I mean? It's very sticky. I rather embrace what he did today. So I kind of want to keep those conversations off because I don't want to make it look like we're out here being negative about him, man. Because you know what, the boy.
No, we're not trying to be negative, but
yeah, the boy did his thing. I mean, you know how it is, Day. You know when you be too realistic, man, it comes off that way. It just is. That's just how life is. You know what I mean? Like if you try to be realistic, it comes off negative. And you know what? We got the dub today, man. He did his thing today. But hey, I said this to somebody. I think it might have been on Twitter or Instagram. Somebody that commented, and I said, "Listen, bruh. We're going to take it 1 week at a time." You know what I'm saying? And that's all we can do as Vikings fans with the situation we're in. We're going to take it 1 week at a time because this roller coaster is just getting started, y'all. Believe me. For real.
You ain't lying.
This roller coaster just getting started. And let's talk about this real quick too, Dave, before we, it's almost like I don't want to end this show, man. It's a great show, man. We got a heavy crowd in the building, man. 76 people in the building at the moment. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody that's tapped in tonight. But let's talk about this, though. Let's think about this. What is our expectations as Vikings fans, right? And do we really want to make a push to the playoffs? Like, does it really matter? Like, are we going to be able to beat a San Francisco or a Philadelphia with a Josh Dobbs? Now, yes, we beat them with Kirk Cousins. And I can agree that even if Kirk was healthy, I would feel all right going in the ring with the Eagles again. I would feel okay with going in the ring with the Eagles again. But can we do it with a Josh Dobbs?
Absolutely.
Or even a Jaren Hall? I don't know.
Probably not.
You know what I mean? Not. So what are we going to really do to our draft position being that we squeak out a couple of these games, is it gonna hurt us? Or I mean, as fans in the chat, I wanna know what y'all think. I mean, do y'all want to win as many games as possible in the regular season, or would you obviously want the team to play to win, but in the back of your mind say, hey, if we lose out, it's not going to hurt my feelings because then we'll get a better draft pick. I mean, how do you feel today overall with that? Real quick,
George Mekhi Blackman was our second pick because we didn't have a second round pick. We took Mekhi Blackman in the last part of the third round. It's a win-win situation. And I said that last week. I said, you're going to put Jared Mahomes Hall in. You're going to see what he got. And if he's got it, well, maybe you squeak into the playoffs and lose in the wild card round, and maybe you just miss. But if you know that you have something in Jaren Hall, then that's a victory. And then I'm not worried about losing draft picks. Now, hypothetically speaking, let's say he doesn't get hurt. If he's terrible, well, then you got a high pick, and you know that Jaren Hall isn't the guy. So it was set up to be a win-win situation where you're going to get some answers one way or the other. Now, I'm agreeing with you. You know, if we lose, am I as disappointed if we had lost? Like if we still had our full complement of players? Probably not. It's just like here, I said this morning. If you had Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson healthy for the whole year and all your good players, Christian Darrisaw, whatever, and you went like 9-8 and barely squeaked into the playoffs and then lost in the first round, we'd be like, that was a waste. But now that Kirk Cousins gone, if you get 9-8 and get into the playoffs as the 7th seed with Jaren Hall or Josh Dobbs, you can say, okay, we got there without our full complement. You know what I'm saying? So yes, if Hall gets us to the wild card round, even if we lose, then that's progress. That's, hey, we've got something going on for the future. If you get to the wild card round and lose with Kirk Cousins, if he didn't get hurt, that's a, hey, we lost in the wild card round with this guy again. So to me anyway, I would say that it's still a win-win situation. We got that dub today, but you know, if we lost out and got to 5-12 and you know, we got a top 10 pick, okay. The one thing I don't want is I don't want to be in the middle. How many times have I said I hate being in the middle? I would rather them win a couple of the rest of their games and get to the playoffs, or I'd rather them lose the rest of the games. What I don't want is for them to have 7-10 and be drafting like 15 or 16. So anyway, It looks like Rap's got
Purple Papa. You there?
Oh, is he there?
Yo, you there? You hear us? Hold on real quick. Yo, Purple Papa, you can hear me?
Thank you.
All right, yeah, hold on. Let me put you back on.
Mary, he looks at his bank account. He don't care.
I say something. Hold on.
Production value, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Did it? How many off script?
We might gotta call him. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, that usually works better.
Yeah, well, it usually works when I plug it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hey, Purple Papa, we about to call you. All right.
Purple Pride for the win, but his torn Achilles.
Hey,
that is exactly what I have said. I don't. That's why I wouldn't want him back. Because if it was somebody other than Kirk Cousins who was 36 coming off an Achilles, we'd be like, nah, we don't need to take a chance on that guy. But we'll see.
Let me make sure it's working real quick. Make sure all right, cool. All right. So let's call Purple Papa, man. We about to pull up.
This.
You already know, man. Pull up, gang. You eat. Yeah, let's see. Hold up. Let's see. Let me go to my I always be forgetting like what that damn app is that I use when I see it on my phone. I'm like, damn.
Key Q, trade up for Caleb Williams. Yeah, right. First of all. Second of all, you need a willing trade partner. So that's what people always say. Hey, we can just trade up. Oh, here we go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, you on, man. You on, hot and ready.
Let's do this. What you got, brother?
Uh-oh. Damn, did it? Oh, man, I think that's my, hold on. I think it's not him. I think it's my Wi-Fi that's acting up real quick. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me call him back.
Yeah, Purple Pride. Greg Joseph didn't miss anything today. That is good. You're right.
Yeah, shout out Greg. Shout out Greg Delayed.
Greg Delayed. Appreciate you, DOD.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, it's my Wi-Fi. It was my Wi-Fi, but we got you now. You good now. We in there.
All right, cool. First of all, I want to say, great win for our team. We get above the 500 to go above, and we got a great win with so much adversity. We had problems with players getting hurt. We had problems with our situation at quarterback. We wasn't sure what we was going to do. But the key to tonight was, if you go back and look at the highlight reel before Dobbs even played for us, everything he did in that highlight reel, his highlight reel with the Cardinals, if you go look at Joshua Dobbs' highlights,
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Damn, my shit acting out ass tonight. That shit do not want to let my dog be great
really
tonight,
don't.
boy.
No,
it really don't. I'm about to do hey, Purple Papa, we about to have to drop that link. Hold on.
Hey, real quick, I was about to say, after the show, go on over. I'm gonna text him back because Curtis just texted me and I forget what.
Who's that? Oh, you talking about TY?
TYA,
Yeah, man, for sure. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in over there.
Channel.
Are they over there right now? Are y'all?
No, they
live
starting
right
in a couple minutes. They ain't a couple of minutes. I thought Greg Joseph was gonna miss that extra, but so did I. Oh, absolutely. You ain't lying. We all did. Because that would be just a Vikings thing to do all of that, miss the extra point.
Man, Purple Papa, man, them boy don't want us to be great, man. I know what's going on, man. They don't want us to be great, brother.
Let's go.
They don't want us to be great. But hold on, I'm gonna place my phone. Let me see. I think if I place my phone like this right here, all right, go ahead, do your thing, man. We heard you about the watching his highlights. That's where it stopped. Watching his highlights at Arizona.
Yeah, but after the highlights. And after I talked about that, I was talking about after the game. If you didn't see the post game when the coach was giving out game balls, the coach did something. He ran up to Dobbs after he gave out the game balls, hugged him, and then the whole team hoisted him up on his shoulders. Listen, this is a moment where you get the right person to come in and unify. Hey, I'm gonna take it a step further. What Case Keenum did with the team. It's kind of what he's doing right now. Nobody expected Case Keenum to do that. Nobody did. But guess what? We gave up on him. We cannot give up on this dude. He believes in us. He loves this team. And I believe that we have what we've been looking for. The main ingredient. We got a quarterback who can make decisions. You know the dude is smart. He's an aeronautical engineer.
Right.
And he's talented. He's gifted. He can make quick decisions. Did you see he got by his adversity? He made all those mistakes. But guess what? He didn't get down on himself. He didn't quit.
Right.
He didn't keep making mistakes. He got better. He was like getting the jitters out. Is this going to be something I can do? Can I get it together? Absolutely. He believes in himself. Now, you got to have 52 to get behind the one, for the 53 to come together, for the greatness of what we're going to do. But it's time for the Vikings to rise. And this guy right here, you can't let him go. You can't find players like this just to come in and jump on the train and be able to guide it down the track like he did it. It's time for us to let the Dobbs father. That's what he is.
Let's go.
The Dobbs father. Let him do his thing. And y'all got to get with this. I want everybody to go buy a purple Dobbs hat. Rock the purple Dobbs and get with this man. Get your jerseys ready. 15 is ready. And you got to believe. You can't have no thoughts of what could be with somebody else when you saw magic. When you saw the lightning strike, the man came in and he did his thing. He sustained a victory in a hostile environment. Man, they was beating us up.
Yeah.
But guess what he did? He never feared. He never wavered. The Dobbs father is here. And y'all need to get down with the purple and gold and understand this is the man. For the time that we need right now to glue us up and put us together, the missing piece of the puzzle is here. Ain't no need to look any further, Rap. I heard what you said last week, and I was like, man, Rap, you're so wrong about this. You my guy. I love you to death. But, Rap, you was wrong about this man. And I want you to embrace him. I want you to trust me. I want to tell you right now, this is the guy. This is the guy that's going to do what we haven't had done since Tarkenton. This is the guy that's going to make us a winner. This is the dude that's going to take that M and spin it into a win. From men to Minnesota. Get down with the Dobbs father. Everybody go buy a purple Dobbs and rock that purple Dobbs. This is the team right now that we need to roll with. I don't want to talk too long, but that's exactly what I wanted to say. I'm going to have my jersey ready. I'm going to have 15. I want all y'all to get 15 because it's all this is it now.
Hey, and I got to say, 15 is my favorite number. That was my number in high school. So shout out to
Mhm.
number
Hey,
2, man. You feel me?
hey, 15 represents something for me too. I was born January 5th, 1-5.
Hey, okay, let's
There
go.
you go.
So yeah, man, 15 means something to me too. So hey, let's get it, man. He say my boy is passionate. Absolutely, KQ. Like this Purple Papa, he comes on Fridays with me and does our motivational speech before the games every Friday, man. He gives us at least 10 minutes of this passion and this, just great, man, convo. You know what I mean? I love this brother right here, man. This brother right here mean a lot to me, a lot to the channel, man, a lot to Purple Pocket. You know what I mean? He's part of it. So, yeah.
Hey, man, you, Justin, Yogi, and all the other guys that I know, and I can't call off the top of my head right now. Hey, man, y'all have made me so proud. What y'all doing? Hey, man, ain't nothing like what y'all got going on, man. Forever to my dying day, I'm going to be with y'all. I love y'all. I love this space. I love the energy. I love this team. I love these colors. And, man, we ain't giving up. This is our year. I'm telling you right now, don't be doubting. Get with this until it runs off the rails. Run with these boys and believe. Because what today happened, I'm sure a few people was like, I've seen the comments. If Kirk was here, this would be different. If this was this, if that was that. No, go with what you see. We don't need to worry about who ain't here. We love the ones we had. But when it's time to play, ain't no, like you talking about, Master, you can't be looking back.
Right.
In the Bible, when Lot's wife, God said, don't look back or you'll turn to a pillar of salt. Hey, guess what? Keep looking forward. Follow the vision, the purple vision. We going forward, and we not going to waste time. We got our dog right here. Roll with him. I promise you, Dobbs is the man, the Dobbs father. Get with the Dobbs father. Hey, Rap, get you a purple Dobbs. Bring it on the show because I got mine coming in order. So I'm going to make sure you see me when you see me with the purple Dobbs.
Man, you got to tap in with the purple Dobbs, man. Hey,
absolutely.
Listen, I Purple Papa, hey, we love you. I'm going to tell you this, R.A. Peasy. Hey, listen. I don't know if I'm going to get the Dobbs jersey yet, but listen, I'll say this, though. I understand what you're saying, and yet you are absolutely 100% right. We do need to embrace and ride with the man because you're right, man. What he did is amazing, and we're going to ride with him. We're going to ride. I'm going to take your word, Purple Papa, because I was wrong. I was wrong about him, and I got to eat crow. I got to eat crow tonight, and you getting me back in line, Purple Papa, man. I appreciate that. And guess what? I'm going to ride this whole week right here. I'm pumping up my boy Dobbs' father, man. I'm pumping him up.
Hey,
I'm pumping him up.
Hey, give me your hat size. If you ain't got a purple Dobbs, I'm going to make sure you get a purple Dobbs because you got to rock it with me. You got to rock the purple
I got
Dobbs.
you. I'll rock it. I'll rock that before I rock a Kirk hat. I'm going to tell you that right now. Shit. For sure.
Bobby, you got people in here talking about who, what was that one?
Hey, I'm going to let y'all
Sounds
go.
like he's preaching in church.
Hey, man, God bless you, my brother. Rap, everybody that's there on the line, man. Hey, thank y'all for allowing me to do what I do.
Absolutely.
It's right now, right here, man. This is the day. This is the hour. We got the best show on the pod where they allow the fans. Everything you want to say, this gives you a voice.
Right.
Don't ever stop supporting this channel, man. Get with Rap Days, with Rap and his show and all the other shows affiliated, but recognize these young men, they are doing it right here. Rap, we get on that microphone, bro. Don't forget what I told you. Get us a beat and let's knock it down, bro. I'm out, y'all.
All right, brother. We love you, man.
Papa in the building.
Love you too, Rap.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.
Hey, man. Shout out Purple Papa as always. You know what it is, Day? I don't know if he can hear you. I think because I noticed like when I'm not sure if he can hear like I know he can hear me obviously because it's in my soundboard. I don't know if he can hear you though. Yeah. So if you're talking and you're wondering why he never like reacts to what you're saying, I think I found out like maybe I think that's the reason.
Well, next time when he gets on, you stop and I'll say something. See if
and we'll see. Yeah, we'll test it. Yeah. Hey, shout out Purple Papa though, man. We love Purple Papa, man. Purple Papa always brings the energy, man. That's what you call a positive fan there. And listen, he's been on here frustrated too. This team controls his emotions just like all of us. When you'll hear Purple Papa rant too. You feel me? If it ain't good, but for the most part, man, he's gonna give us that motivation when we down and we feel like we don't have any more with this team and we ready to just throw in the towel. He bring a motherfucker back because he damn sure did that before the San Fran game. I was like, man, this shit over with. And guess what? After he came on, I was like, you know what, man, Purple Papa, right, man. What the hell we giving up for, man? We about to go out there and handle business. You hear me?
There we go. Shout out Mr. McFadden. This is what the future looked like, a dual threat QB. You are correct. Give him a Ric Flair for that. Just on
man,
that
let's get a Ric Flair there, man. Let's get a Ric Flair there for that. Now, what I gotta say though, real quick. Hold on. Oh, we got new people. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Shout out Ian in the building. What's going on? Shout out JD in the building. What's going on? We got King Kong. What's up?
Yup. Shout out to y'all. Now, what I can say, and Anthony, man, I don't know if I shouted you out earlier, Anthony, man. Appreciate you, man. He should have a show called The Purple Pulpit. Hey, for sure, man. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, for sure, man. Shout out Anthony, man. Appreciate seeing you in the building tonight, brother, man. I know I seen you earlier. I don't know if I shouted you out though, man. I don't want to leave my brother out, man. But yeah, like what I will say, man, is this, right? Now, Purple Papa making it seem like, Dobbs is this is it, right? Like this is it. Like we got our guy. Like this is
I know
the franchise is now about to be saved, and we going to the championship with this guy. Now I'm not going that far yet, Purple Papa. I love you to death, brother. But what I can't do is jump off that damn bridge yet with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I can't jump off that bridge yet with you.
Let's slow down just a little bit, yo.
Let's just
one game.
Let's just sit back a little bit. Sit back a little bit. Sit back a little bit.
It's one game, yo.
Because you know what what I can't get out of my head is that he's been on 5 different teams already in this past year, and not out of those 5 teams, not one of them decided to keep him even as a backup. And for me, especially looking at his personality, like even if you don't keep him all the way for his skill set, it's almost like a Sean Mannion thing with us. It's like, why wouldn't a team with his smarts and stuff say, hey, you're going to be our 3rd string, but we want you in the quarterback room because you're so smart and you can help, develop. Why not even that? So that's the stuff that I think about when I think about a Josh Dobbs, and it worries and concerns me. And it's like, why? But hey, shout out to him today, man. For sure.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody in the building still and everybody that came through. Hey, QQ, I'm on tomorrow night, 8:15. So hit me up. I put my link up in there probably just a couple minutes ago. So if y'all ain't subscribed to me, hit me up.
Yeah,
if y'all subscribe to Rap, hit the subscribe button here too.
Subscribe to Purple Pocket.
We just hit the halfway point of the season. We just hit the halfway point of the season.
We did, man.
So
we love everybody, man. We had a ton of support tonight, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
We've been having a ton of support this season. We love y'all, man. This thing would not be possible without the Purple Gang, man. The way y'all show love on all channels. You know what I'm saying? Like, is SKOL TY them live yet?
I think they went live like 10 minutes ago. So everybody go on.
Hey, hold on. I want to see. Hey, I love doing this real quick. Hold on, because I like doing it. I want to do a raid, man. We got to do a raid. You hear me? And y'all got to say Rap and Day sent me. I'm gonna put their link in the comments. Let's see. I'm gonna put the link of the show in the comments. All right, because they only have 4 people watching at the moment. And Zone over there, Yogi over there, everybody over there. So let's do this. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
Let me see how many are on SKOLs, but whatever, that's fine.
It's all right. We're just gonna go over to the Purple Rain 247 one and just rain that. All right, so I'm putting the link. Let's go do a raid over there. I'm going over there right now.
Shout out to Ian. Appreciate you, Ian. Appreciate the sub, Ian. And remember, if you came over here tonight, we're gonna be on Purple and Gold for days next week because we go every other week. So hit us up. Hit us both up. If you ain't subscribed to Purple Pocket Podcast, hit the sub button on your way out. If you ain't subbed to Purple and Gold for days, let me get that link in the chat one more time. But sans that, ladies and gentlemen, hey, shout out to Nudge 1717. Thank you. Appreciate you as well. But at the end of the day, the Vikings got that W today, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go, man. I want to see the raid, man. Let's go. Let's go over to that link. Go to that link. Go to that link. Let's go. I want to see their numbers jump up, man, before we get out of here. Let's get it, man. You really shouldn't even be hearing me say this. You really shouldn't even be hearing me say this because you should already be over there. You know what I'm saying? Like facts. You should already be over there. So you really shouldn't be hearing me say this. So there we go. All right. I see the numbers coming. I see their numbers going up. Let's go.
Appreciate
let's go.
you guys.
Let's go. Y'all go over
there.
That's
the thing. We promote each other. We ain't trying to be like other channels and other teams where they try to be like, oh, you can only subscribe. Hey, no, stay over here. Nah, don't go. Nah, we shout each other out. We support each other. And we say, hey, if you, it's just a family thing. So if you want more, hey, let's go. Let's go. What's up, The Future?
Shout out to The Future, man. Appreciate you, The Future. Appreciate you tapping in before we got out of here. Make sure you hit the sub button. You know what I'm saying? Hit sub button, hit the like button. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But you got anything else you want to say, Dave? Before we get up out of here
come on
tonight,
out to
man?
Purple and Gold for Days tomorrow night, 8:15. I'll get that episode up for sitting on the page here in a little bit, or I might do it tomorrow morning. But yeah, I go live 8:15 Monday nights and Thursday nights, as well as 6:30 simulcast with Dave on Minnesota Sports Talk. And then, of course, I got the pregame show at 11:10 on Sundays for noon games. So we're going to be 11:10 next week. And then we do this show all over again, Rapping for Days. And again, next week we'll be on Purple and Gold for Days. I see a few of you hit me up already. I appreciate each and every one of you, but I digress. My link is up there, but go on over and watch our other boys. Go on and watch our other boys and then come on back and hit me up.
All right, man. We appreciate
We
y'all,
won
man.
today.
SKOL
We won.
Man. We love y'all. One more Ric
We
Flair
won.
for the Ric Flair.
And the Ric Flair.
We won.
Let's go, baby.